omo ahwe de ko ene de ba yisi electoral commission ababeka kire say bibia eye set they are done to see say bibia betumi akoyi ama the NPP elections never be cost one. And then again almost sign amayati say police when it comes to security almost so you ready for them to say bibia betumi akoyi. So you on Kessben Plus TV on our channel and also Kessben TV. So like I said, 211,849, and then we're looking at 277 centers, and then we're looking at 333 polling stations if you count all. Now, if you just say BBI to me SC Honomwa, and then we have a press release from the Kennedy Japan campaign team dated Friday 30th January 2026, and it was an immediate press release that they brought out. Little did we know, sir. I mean, you go through we and almost say a fake, but this is what was circulating, and of course, YC has also responded to it. Because I may kind exactly what it is that they said. Na afi yentwa jumedieno so because I know sir Ura Fred Tete, who is the deputy director of research at Electoral Commission, at dismiss that session and says that it is baseless coming from Kennedy Japan's camp. But this is what they sent out. Press release, on their letterhead, and and it says that security alert statement from the camp of Kennedy Japan flag bearer candidate for the New Patriotic Party or the NPP 2026 elections, and it says that, ladies and gentlemen of the press, fellow party members and general public, 1. Intelligence gathered from our team on the ground indicates that the Electoral Commission (EC) has insufficient vehicles to transport ballot papers to all 276 constituencies nationwide. As a result, the EC is deploying private vehicles approved with EC stickers and accompanied by EC officials under the escort of the Ghana Police Service. However, there have been isolated cases spotted in the Ashanti region, in the Ashanti Western and then Greater Accra regions, where some ballot papers are being transferred without approved vehicles. 2. We call for extreme vigilance from the Ghana Police Service and the Electoral Commission as we ask that the right measures be put in place to ensure the election is free and fair. 3. Our attention has also been drawn to old videos from the 2023 presidential primaries that could cause disaffection towards any candidate circulating in the media. We strongly guard against any intimidation tactics that urge all stakeholders to refrain from circulating such videos. And then 4. This is an internal contest of democracy within the New Patriotic Party. Delegates must be free to choose their preferred candidate without any form of interference. And then 5, it says that our intelligence gathering remains active on ground, and we assure the general public of our commitment to free, fair and transparent election process. On behalf of the security coordinator, Colonel Strebo, was signed by the spokesperson for security and intelligence, Dr. Palgrave Boache Dankwah. And then they have patriotism, honesty, and discipline. So this one was coming from the camp of Kennedy Japan campaign team. But our double checks with YC regarding this particular presser, Fred Tete, our deputy director of research at the YC, say Sasemwa Omo Kenyana, Ken campaign team no Kenyana. And bibia sa eni ho. They have not said say omu ni cars. They have not said say omu use private cars. Na omu de omu stickers aboho na omu de ballot papers no nyina no ako bibia say omu de ko. There's nothing like that. They call it this assertion as baseless. And nuntino yambongu say bibisa ewo honom. So indeed, it's up to the Ken Japan campaign team to come tell us whether indeed press if it is fake, just as they first started branding it across, and now to say indeed signals pk was right, and I say right. We also know you're saying updates from one of the regions. I think it's Ashanti region where they were saying say Ashanti police actually ballot papers ibia na sebi efi bimu eba ya printing half of the ballot papers and it is going for a certain candidate. Now oshe info ni na wo honom na it tells you clearly where baby ane stamp and then half of it yen stampo here. So they were aligning it as to why and how this thing has also got into the space. So clearly there are too many things that are really happening within the space. I see another one that is coming in that police has recovered almost about 944 alleged NPP primary ballot papers in Kumasi. That was what I was talking about right now. But we'll go to the police in Ashanti region to find out. And as the Ashanti region correspondent, will be on the line to let us know whether indeed Bibisa Akoso Ewo Honum announce say and Koso Ewo Honum. So and also one of the stories are looking at how situation is going and what we are looking at, and also Yebeshe Nafi Yedihu and Komo. And then another thing that has really also transpired in less than 24 hours to a election, less than 24 hours to the election, the New Patriotic Party has issued a revised list of approved voting centers for its upcoming presidential primaries. In less than 24 hours, they are saying and the New Patriotic Party are revising approved voting centers now. As I said, delegates koto abano. I revise it. What it means is that sign ashimukina. Maybe there were certain places it be a normal for say as I say a kahon. Then momo omayi efimua and also omaye another list. Omode ama the said people necessary omo esheno. So they've circulated it we hear to party executives and so election organizers across the country, providing every detail of the polling venues in all the constituencies and regions. And also less than 24 hours omo BBSS twabane nyina omo ashimu kan omo revise what truly it is there. And indeed omo etise mu no omo mayehu say omo de bebe na aka ho. So this time around about one delegates omo beto ewo baby to say public schools, community centers, and I feel so police facilities in and I feel so community centers, police facilities, and I feel so other recognized public institutions in Yinano, honum Yinano, and a beto abano ewo honum. So it is clear that a revised version abem when it comes to baby omo ebeto abano sisia meno ekase. So these are some of the updates that are really coming in as and when we get them. We will get it for you to also get the way it is. So first off, Yisi is saying that there's no iota of truth when it comes to the circulated Ken Ejepon's press statement coming from his camp. Say security alert, say Yisi any niema sebi or they be transported niema ballot papers no akono oma beka say enye no kre enu ma yemfa enye asem. So that's some of the things that sisia no ma esese yedi hu enkomo ye pa. And indeed, like I said, there are other updates ebeko ne akwakofa. Yesterday, Canada Japan ede ne die ebetu dwa. We are also looking at what is going to happen with Dr. Bawumia as we speak, and Dr. Bawumia is also going to do on also the last message in there. We hope to see say Sabeka tape na fe and also about we also hear exactly what on also Ademaya. But the Yanko Ashanti region na yene Inia Atokamena Endi and Komo Enfi the Ashanti region to find out how delegates are doing. And I feel so about Wanakasakre saying the Riani if indeed that is what is going to happen. Na yenshe die kwa Atokamena memao ankanye kamabe kachi. But good evening. Me sure say bibia ebo kodie.
What kind of panesa anka okay we no.
Bibia fine.
Emi adi bon answer.
Eradia Dome, I'm say maintain can ye wa have, but the technical guys will be working on it for me now. Fee, I found what I mean, can be fine. Okay, yeah, meto on can see Bibia, so a fine, Hanum. So I took clearly, my main tears here, what is really happening at what the Ashanti region as we speak, and you may 753. How is Ashanti region like in terms of the NPP elections in Ebeba so Ochina Anopa equity 2 p.m. no?
Yo, I mean, I say, some of the the mechanism a fitty electoral commission was anti-mantemiano. And right, you call her any Ashanti regional director of EC, Benedonco, Equidin, Comocash, say, 47 constituencies now was anti-mantemiano. Already, and you know who are, say, if the Tobano, more distribution at the court. In Tibia, I said, Nankopoya Aduma, at that time, Omoka Koto Abano, and if I share any say, Oma to Abano, was anti-mantemiano, and if I actually say number 2 Abano was 37,171. 37,171. And I actually say Napoleon Admo Chino. Omoko Akoto Abano was antimantemia. Na Sunny Monica Chess and Madame Marina, Ako Abanti, Nabidia Seta, almost anything in much. Am I ready in a much channel? If Pity Ben on Sono, Omber 2 Abano. But antimantemia. It is say, Osha. Aha NPP pluma pa na nipa enuma omojana so nipa omomodi pa na efitina otu ni na no ya tiese monte so edidi nkomo ma ye ne timamfo a omoto abani bi na omoto abani bi so edidi nkomo ma dodo na akire o madwene na adwene mo akire nyina no bohwa nipa enuma ejana no nipa me nipa enegina omo so didi kan nyamfo Kennedy ohina Japan just me vice president Dr. Muhammad Baumia. But Dr. Educhum and then Kojo Japan and then be a champion idea. The Quacker say, an impan should die a mumudi essa or sentimentemia. Then we say, when I'm one here, now no moving command, don't can say, share a year about a quarter 2024 now, and then Kuku a buy my MPP now. And nobody don't say, Dr. Mohammed Baumia and a Ghana for Empen and Namsua, a tour banner, a MPP could and Kubu. Take a here say. Amade ono ebebabio edeso say there be enfana if you so buy no wa bo amadeketa etimi aye adwuma efise and then ultimi turn light kura our phone so ultimi yiska every aye bank our phone so nyina aye niema aye Dr. Noah Baumia ni timo point na so ade hu a ode ba na be bo ama say ama Ghana for na ye hu etimi atom nti obi a say ye to aba edemana ebetumi aboa nti enwa madu na say Baumia ba ebi so chere senka onyevo kiri ba ebeboa almost reason anything a omo chere say obi a oba no say be wedding kan bi enuma ema nipa be anya bi aye the touch me no obi a oka nokure wonim asema edisie say oye boni obeka taso na ya papa obeka obi so na ni edin pa nti say Kennedy so what ba edma Kennedy a obetumi aboa ma Kennedy etumi agitumi no e free NDC for instance nti mba sentimentemia dia enipa mienu ena sentimentemia de obubo mudi pa but me sana kan de omo hyeda emomudi pa na mom mamemna grounds yen hwe big boss ahodo a wa sentimentemia ho amode na doso ho amode na yehu no dodo wa sentimentemia am sure at every fantastic about we do here obehu vice president de Dr. Muhammad Baumia de wa say sad na behu onimnyamfo Ken ohina Japan so e de wa say so na be hu bna champion de wa say but won che de ehu education minister ona boy education de won che de ehu ne kase wo ha say o ko ba bi te say ponko run about na kira won run about na be hu say onimfo education de e bi so ba na ko de muso de wo but enipa won te bna champion so de hu ne kase hu ne kakra wo ha na wo focus on run about so a be hu credit de wo be hu be champion de wo na be hu Baumia so de kakra ho hu education minister education yi ona ko educhu so de kakra ho but Kojo Japan de no we she dan so hu ta be boss no kase wo asantimantem ya sei ba bi maako bi na be hu it be boss de wasem de enka e ba santimantem ya enimpa ye hu mo de kese pa e wa santimantem ya no e onyanfo ken ene Japan ena Dr. Muhammad Baumia ena be a champion de ena ye hu ende akwara maako na e wa sei ensa me kan na no timamufo o muso din koma sa enimpa miensa me kan wa se mudi o mta mo mudi yo o mta e mo mudi ne mo mudi o mo mudi eye onyanfo ken ene Japan ena ye vice president na Ghana fo ana santimantem na de mo bo mudi nti mi nga so butamia the mekan say bibia dead the prefer say bibia dead the prefer na go pon ya aduma e kira no e commission a omoso na dua na pa e bono nso a ombe hye omanyema na omu wi a nipa ya so timamufo e bo akoto aba na say delegate a bo akoto aba no omoso asalai e makoto aba no omo kire say omo e ready a omo distribute enema ni na e de akọ e mpehwe so nyina na ye kwan no osani e din komo bi e ka ho o kire say omo keti police station bi aye omo keti police station bi di account enti 47 questions wo no omo di account amana ko 59 to omo keti maako 12 ne san di account ho e ma no de aye 59 e bi e be kwai e bi atuma be ja north south any san kwa ina omo di account ho ti nakopon ya aduma e kira no instead say na nke betro 57 questions no esi abe 59 e wa santimantem ya ntimi obisa mi a eno ko makakra ye ko yisi aso ye kodi ye no ne so me de atudwa no
sisi a o say ababe 59
abe 59 inti 59 no omo che ebi e bekwai na ebi atuma be ja north na ebi west south ene cheda mo chechegu e ya santimantem aso ngongo no na ko fija kwa abre south nso a ebi wo fija kwa abre north ni na no ma cheche de ama wo mo nti ubisa me a de meka say na ye 57 but omo de 12 abeka ho e me say 59 mi bisa mo so na 50 saa 12 na omo atenes no omo training ye omo dwumefo na omo tumi akọ na omo akọ adwuma ho o che Mr. Donko chere say omo nyina ye adwumefo omo afọ mo a omo tete a nyankopon ya aduma cha no mo bekre say bibia betumi akọ so kama pa enti ubisa me a na otwe de mene amanfo di nkomo pa enya asem goto akura me kodu ka yiti akwa den ka ya ntokwa baomianko ase baomianko fo mu je edu wona yese baomia anase Kennedy na mba sha ase se yepe baomia na yepe baomia na yepe de woni baomia dia embedi yachio woni mbegu asio yepe baomia na yepe wana manso so yese Kennedy na yepe Kennedy me po to na be kanokure what any idea obetumi ni NDC for the SC ni wati tumi no e de ama NPP amanyokuo no enti Kennedy na ye pede na Kennedy ade na jete ni asem ko to okra ma to ni mo no ni bi so ni abra mo so Kennedy na ye pe enti u bisa mi ade me kan se asantementam ade bibia adakwem na fiti e bobe no nan e de ko no traffic chepa na wonnam na bu se obi a wat me kwa ko me komtuma ko to aba if you say delegate no obo wa on toba wa
okay
toba central region
okay
bo to ne de wo enkran bo to ne de wo ase ntia nyumire na traffic achi onya hia we awas me mani abro no kotuma ba o hia we awas mani abro no kotuma ba ntia tia ba de obi a ready do want to ne de apartment ni akra no o tu kwan akona krase akotoa ba ntia yakopan aduma cha ne de ndi se Kessben fiti na pa kopum no ntia no ye ene ase kopum bebo 2 o'clock no ye je fidi na boso
definitely
si asantementem ya bia no e fa kan no bia
all right ato me da se pa ye be san ba ni abedi nkomo channel pa ni ahwede e ko ni de banyina all right into here ato kwamena na di nkomo from the Ashanti region ono so eden de e ba me nkwaso medu Dankwah so wa honom na ono so mfa ni update Dankwah funny update bra na fi ye ntoa so e wo honom so abia boko de
hello
Otemenka
Kojo me tonka
yeah bibia boko de all right boy nkomo I ain't found out what is here na face so which region to be precise na my details on what is really happening as against tomorrow.
Oh okay yeah tell me see am there obefe se de NPP amanu ko ma bato no e ba so nkino ya fa kuro mu kakra na baby a na me woye atuma kwangma mansimu ha na yene ebinuma di nkomo na emom wotina nyame aduma baby a me di mani betre e be fa ejeso gaben na asante afijase nyame krom ye be kwa akodi djuma wo nyame aduma atifa chinya no ba ho ne be ye djuma na mo ani me ye tifa krom ne hwe be de etina bato no esiko yene ebinum di nkomo ehwe ba omia Kennedy Japan nisa wo mmienu ana amanfo ebo mo itia wo mapawa na say wo mapa na huja so honorable Kennedy Preko Japan ana former vice president over baumia ononso na kodo yene ebididi nkomo no ensema o muka say sesi apa de do no an ka say Kennedy Japan ana obope na buchan say didn't no pe Kennedy Japan on kan sam kakra fa papa no on say honorable Kennedy Japan o yobi a o wotima ene humobro emanipa o mu say na ni so o chide na so e fa doye ene mobrofu de o ya de on say baby Ghana di shebi koka baby ema ye ka say ye mfa pre na form honorable twa ebi pa be 700 take it ema o mo perform buy another nchen a Kennedy obia bi enuma ema nkofo nya bi ye another nchen a on fa tire we say ba obia ye obia wo free a same mountain now so we should say ND Samanyoko edikade President John Dramani Mama o free same mountain aba na se ko ba se NPP sa de na kusia kan binum ade be se dedi omo prema esemufo mienu eni yeso eno ntino sanka betumi a ene dodo no ase Kennedy Preko Japan ya me ma no bi tin komo pa na emi ya se wo mo ananka e pese no mo kasa nanka yeti wo mo nsam no mo kakra bi binti na dodo no e kasa Kennedy Preko Japan de ke betumi a kan NPP Amanyɔkuo otena abato mbeto no ko mo ntoma no ebi mi so da bi ba obi na ye di ka ton no ama amanfo hu no enti ke betumi a ama santuaso nanka omra because ona sesi ano wada vice president wasa begina ama abato no dodo no ehun se ba omi ade ye nimu no aya dodo no anim se ye sa bi gina NPP Amanyɔkuo mu a eno so ya de a ebeboa ama NPP akansi no etimi akoyie ama 2028 abato no omo etimi awini presidential seat no na eno ama dodo kase omo se ba omi ya ton no de na so oyo obi a onyi no ye ka obi a onyi na ese onye se bibia ne a woda boko etiko mo pede wo hye na ko etimi abesesa oman no mu kakra eti Kojo me no kasa de kro akoye enchinywaso ana ekoso ebi fe Kennedy ebi fe baumia eti ehwe de tena Nyankopon ya doma eto ahimne ese ahimefo no womo ene be tena womo edibre no bobre Nyankopon ya doma enumre enkoduru nonum ana no nan kobo nonum empemu no de na omo atrebe de obetimi atu franka edema NPP Amanyɔkuo no na Kojo nyame adoma no pa ye be bomode da bia me di me for the medical ka egeso any gaben afidase and patamo no de be koso ho no ye be ma Ghana ye tiefo any ahwefo Kessben TV omo take Kessben FM ye ma obia so nsi e be mo obia hu de ko de da e ti Kojo bu sami asosia de kromo de ofa akoye Kennedy eni ba womia omenu na specia ye bo omudi pa.
Oh, okay. Enti no ento ankwesi so ochina de we will know exactly the besie ni the nsie no nsia de ede ebebo ebo so eden ya say ye ken na ba omia ne de na ebehu and na face no work centers ni na so we know up to date what is really happening from there. Enti no ye bada so repem no channel pa ye beba nyame adoma na ye know about beto aso
ma ke Kojo.
Okay.
Yeah, therefore, and yes, I want to say, you might be patching here.
All right.
It's not. If you are no pan, you will call. constituency bi ebe ko nipa dodo e wo so mo to aba wo ho ma wo mu no e be mo mo wo tu ya nipa to aba wo mo antimi ameto ye say ni nyina e be mo mo ye odi nkunim e wo constituency bi ano ye de betu ja am ye tiefo ni afefo no so Ghana for enkudi e ko bia
okay. But as so yeah, that's a pass update, if baby one na fi the economy there, but so we've done the Ashanti region, you better other regions, if go through and fi I heard the echo and the air, but so it's clear that the NPP is ready when it comes to more elections, na fi yen the echo and the air, but catch you about there.
General me hoye.
Okay. All right. Into elections and you goose one. So clearly, we know sir Enra candidate Japan. Derek, good evening.
Good evening, General.
Yes. Kennedy adding a message about Enra. I think Brian the champion also done same. We hear that name Ray Menoka say Dr. Bamia also the need Eba to just let's get that one, that update, Now fe yemra back ni be din komo na fe yen run it up. Now fe yen prepare for ochina anopa. Ye betena say na fe. So if Dr. Bamia are you ready when it comes to the message now or no so ade emma delegates na yentie na fe yen share we Kessben TV so na fe Kessben 92.9 na fe yemra back sisia.
My beloved Ghanaians, distinguished delegates of the New Patriotic Party, party faithful, supporters near and far, and every citizen who believes in a brighter future for our beloved nation. Today, I stand before you with a heart full of gratitude and a spirit renewed by the incredible energy I have witnessed across the country. These past months, I have journeyed the length and breadth of Ghana, from the shores of Adan to the plains of Sene East, from the vibrant markets of Kumasi to the resilient communities of the Upper East and beyond. I have walked every region, visited you in your constituencies, shaking hands with thousands of you, listened to your hopes, your struggles, and your unbreakable determination to see our dear New Patriotic Party rise again. I've seen the fire in your eyes. I have felt the pulse of our party beating stronger than ever. And I have been deeply humbled by the massive, electrifying reception you have given me at every stop. You have shown me loud and clear that the New Patriotic Party is alive, united in purpose, and ready to reclaim the destiny of this great nation. We have come through tough times together. The 2024 election tested our resolve, but it did not break us. Instead, it sharpened our focus, deepened our commitment, and reminded us why we fight for a Ghana where every child has opportunity, every able citizen has a job, every family has security, every entrepreneur has support, and every citizen walks with pride and dignity. Now, the moment of decision is here. Tomorrow, you, the over 200,000 certified delegates of the NPP, will make history. You will choose the leader who can unite our ranks, rebuild our momentum, and carry our cherished tradition back to the Jubilee House in 2028. I stand before you, not as someone seeking power for its own sake, but as a true son of our tradition and Mother Ghana, who has served at the highest levels, who understands the challenges confronting our dear nation, and who pioneered groundbreaking initiatives, and who has the experience, the vision, and the temperament to lead us to victory. I am the candidate who has already been taken to the battleground and learned the ropes of the job. I am the candidate who has been tested, marketed, and proven on the national stage. I am the candidate who can build on the foundation and deliver the victory we all crave in 2028. But this is not about me alone. This is about us, about you. This is our journey together. This is about the polling station executive who has labored tirelessly for years. This is about the young patriot ready to bring fresh ideas and energy. This is about the market woman, the farmer, the teacher, the nurse, the driver, the student, every Ghanaian who deserves better. My vision is clear and bold. A resilient, inclusive, and prosperous Ghana built on proven foundations and smart ideas. Under my leadership, we will institute one constituency, 10 appointments, dedicating at least 3,000 of the 7,000 national level appointments to our 276 constituencies. Ministers, deputy ministers, CEOs, ambassadors, board members, your constituencies will nominate qualified and competent patriots who will serve nationally and represent the interest of all. No constituency would be left behind. Every constituency empowered. Every party activist recognized. The idea is to ensure that the deployment of the human resource in the execution of government business is equitably distributed across Ghana. Secondly, introduce a constituency-based national budget, ensuring fair, transparent allocation so that development reaches every corner of Ghana, building resilient and sustainable communities from the grassroots up. This will boost local economic development, which would create sustainable economic opportunities for all, including our dear party delegates. Also, improve the welfare of party members and give them their business opportunities through the maintenance of a welfare database system that will always ensure proper targeting of support to party members. In addition, stimulate private sector-led job creation through incentives, partnerships, and focus on agriculture, manufacturing, creative arts, tourism, and emerging industries to deliver sustainable, meaningful jobs and better opportunities to a stable income. Incentives like the tax amnesty would enable businesses recover and expand so they can employ more young people. Also, reform our tax system by broadening the base fairly, introducing a simple, citizen-friendly flat tax regime with exemptions to shield the poor while eliminating burdensome taxes to ease the cost of doing business and cost of living. Furthermore, urgently expand the credit scoring system to ease the burden of cash and carry and enable citizens access basic goods and services at their time of need. This will greatly improve the conditions of living of our people. Also, expand and modernize agriculture to achieve cheaper food and a stronger economy that positively and directly impacts every Ghanaian everywhere and truly reduces the cost of living. In addition, expand solar power and promote local manufacturing of solar to ensure citizens pay less for electricity and experience fewer outages. To get cleaner, cheaper, and more reliable public transport through the introduction of more electric vehicles and buses. These are not empty promises. They are practical, actionable steps drawn from my experience, consultations across the nation, and a commitment to put people first. So today, I make this direct, urgent, and passionate call to every delegate. Tomorrow, turn out in your numbers. Vote number 3. Vote Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Let no provocation divide us. Let no falsehood distract us. Let no doubt dim your conviction. Choose the path that is proven, competent and ready, not a gamble, but a guarantee of victory. Choose the leader who will deliver real inclusion, empowerment and development to every constituency. Choose the leader who will make our party stronger, create jobs for all with smart ideas, our youth empowered, and our nation respected among nations. Delegates, the time is now. The choice is clear. The future is bright if we act together. Go out on Saturday and vote massively for Dr. Bawumia. Let the whole world see that the NPP is back stronger, wiser, and unstoppable. Win with Bawumia. God bless you, and God bless the New Patriotic Party, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you, and see you at victory.
Hey, ain't you know, Dr. Bawumia message in the yesterday we had the Canadian Japan. We played it this morning again for you to hear on also the Okan party no and face election. And so I remember Derek ho and face so catch one around the app na fe Jumedi atwaso na tumi atwaso. I mean ko Eastern Region Brasis here na Twinebo akudi come na fe yemra back na Twinebo na no pay bc and na nwumre no ka say e dey empa na course wo Eastern regions is here, I know what I say.
Okay, me that's my for Adjo about Eastern region to precise Bokasa constituency. Okay. And I'll pay and member of parliament for Bokasa constituency, Dr. Kingsley Ajimai. On name the former member of parliament for Bokasa constituency, Ira Samuel Atachia, Omakabumu, Alfred Delicate Funi, I said, no pay. Bisha until a jay called Tete Hodoma, you could only Majiana cost. Then say, Honorable Kings any honorable attachment, any building for the Casa. And I will share said the team campaign no air conwa. Some attachment, a lawyer, or no any Dr. Bawumia, and I feel so, Dr. Kings or no sooner Dr. Bawumia and the campaign, Umuna, a Yama, a Venice, a Dr. Mamu Bawumia. Delegate for Akasa. Now, Uchi delegate for me and some na carbon. And I almost say, I say, I could if I could do, and she sabi almost so we better than no Mokaka. And the Usha said the trend in Econua, a be echo era branch champion ho, a being so echo a year era Kennedy a Japan ho. Castano echo so a two Eastern regional campaign team coordinator, Chairman Kojo, or no, and a Babeli D, ne, your friend say, Okasa, course, who Bokasa constituency, and after to Pennyfolk could be so to say, former managing director, SIC, Omuna, by the former constituency MP for Frontier South, you are our fact, Omuna, about Bokasa had money or month for another delegate at the Casa. Na Kojo ye pia bonten no na se de midi kan kan na ko se ya se so ye fa nya adwuma e bi so oh de penifo be kai de ye be kwa dwendwen mu o se majority no ha de tan Dr. Kisajima any era former member of parliament attachia sabala attachia kan boom no mu ye adwuma ba konti no o sha trend no ase ye akọ ama era Dr. Mamu Bawumia be what Meno so say Susan at the bottom of a baby. A na be home. And Tiamia, ya bo pen. You know, there is the beginning year. Ye train say a month for no guswa, or more Chicanadi. It's the watching you, and I had a certain year. And pay get a second and call for 500 cities. Back constitute a friend community no more. We are available or something 500 Ghana cities. And what you said, Brian, some call for now. Our most or much as now, amount of much and say it. But to say, and I remember or a year friends or both of them, we are some say a year Bawumia and so dear and Passoa Eba. And see, delegates for our Yemo. Obia person bekasa but omo watch yemu you go so yet tell make some information na you better to be no ye markets na for na tifo ason ANC e wo ho ti Dankwah South constituency in the city.
Okay. Chunwa yada se nyame adom a ochira no pa yebesamba na yenu obedi nkomo pa yada se pa. Okay, inti ye chunu bi akodi ye correspondent or the eastern region and you know 18 come my update what is really happening there and all that. Quick one here running up na fe yemfa NC na fe Captain Bio and betwaso and grab the mic na fe weekend for no and twaso. So of course I mean Dr. Bami the update that was happening. I think you had some update for us when it comes to a Leicester no.
Leicester no. I wo honi nyame adomo a so the can say over base 211,000 and e kwakoto aba. Na me no kasai e bia wu afirim.
2000
list no
211,000
no
849
no ebi ewo ho a omo afirimu omo do omo din aba
okay
Ashanti region enipa a omo afirimu delegates afirimu omo ntubi omo nyame ato nsa from 99
wow
oba eno ya hafo oba Ashanti region a 562
wow
oba bono a 135 oba Bunu East 127 Central region 251 Eastern region 433 Greater Accra 190 ana oko Utia 38 oba Northern region 268 Northeast 60 oko Savannah 75 ana Upper East 123 oko Upper West 173 oko Volta 30 oko Westerner and also 201 Western North 63 headquarters unu say NPP headquarters ho de obia emfirimu sanso na akọ diaspora for no so anaso mo amano ne so a ho so obia emfirimu the total no nipa efirimu no 2,827
wow that's huge
yes
huge number 2,827 and the delegates I was 211,000 849
yes
okay okay and maybe so far what you Dr. Bom what you Kennedy what you Munyina your take on that na femi koketro na encourage
okay the mechanic say penfuru bi akasa sebe the ogie ya bosomi nso aka kire delegates ni nyina no den ya do beto aba ma beto amo do onto ma ade aya na ha dwen NPP amanyoku tawo mpa ne se man wini dia ya wiame say ya wini dia me twe me ho ebi asipen wo hwe way back 1996 and 92-96 ni ade na ana recently 2024 ana say abatu course ye binum twom firimu de ebesere ne se sabe yekuo ba ko na munyina mokopre efia konwa na ato ana obi apribie akansi ne den ya ba ko pene de ahenche ne behye no eti mesere ekina ade e basa ebe kase we camp ana ayesie no munyai na wutu mo nemfo no na wutu akura ana akura nsofo because the issue is obi so betimi akoya obi betimi akoya obi aya se mi free camp we me kwa akoya bibi e de say ni bibi and esrem munyai kwa posifo di carbon ka yese wo yesa sabe ye nyaa wo yesa nso nipa cross ko yesa na so be yi nanim ko yi nanim ba ye be kase wono na esoma wo entia ne wonko ana obusuafo ne bedi afutu abe ma no obi a nko ma waka no eye delegates for mo mfa mu aba na mo nkoto aba ma ne mo pe no
all right kache mamintio
General medase nanka minyaya enye production ebreno na so a wodi edenka me mesresenka Kennedy Japan so no en radio kan no enka at least ebetimi so abo no be 2-3 minutes bi just for a level play yes but I'm saying say enya brea enka ye boy kakra say obofo ba ne ne na ho apaso Dr. Baumi ne kasa sesia and nka ye bo Kennedy de no so kakra but I know say e brilliant ma me mo MPP for abaso generally the time me bo ma baso ne say de omo ye no omo party constitution allows it on say party they say omo constitution they say party the opposition at least I also mutumi choose some presidential candidate anye you cry 18 months. That is 24 months rather. There was a party with power there 18 months before the national elections. 80 so yeah by calculation now I say 34 months to the national elections. 2028 December 7. 80 omoda so wo ebrenim into omaya there. Now candidates and aspirants for more kono obi had the message at 12 what we have heard mostly every woman in our over Canada Japan, he is talking more about a Numa job creation. Also, the Numa industrialization will be a Numa. What can't want someone and our dear to delegates the team. Dr. Baumia Swa Canadian, 10 years is a Siano. Or say, Oba, Obabwa Mubia, Swedjan and Nassau. And you cry one of the a year a trade with the campaign more. A year, one consistency, 10 appointment or be a dear freehold. I just say grassroots no be jinjom and so Canadian. Dr. Yao said to Canada and the others. Say, you say a Janipa Miro so pa Canada Japan and then Dr. Baumia. Delegates no Omatien Semnina Ochina the website your franchise. Now Obia Chena Drain, na you baby Susande Brown befa. Kakra mekane say Omunya Menya Sumdwe. Ayadaya a human institution. Obia to be can chess watchna yente metu Macaubi ebesi. And they should prepare their minds for that. Ebesi. Yes, ebesi because I adventure. No already, sir, you say me that because other party the birthday for me that anajo. Ya titi bia answer kwana bano. Omo yo campaign na nya man ketenkete kasa ntwe ni ade e course nyina no. E bibi e indicate say ochina bibi sa betimi asi. So the party should prepare themselves for that. Never no your potential conflict I have human institution dey bibi betimi asi.
Okay.
And to am prepare am for that. E bia so yen to abaykura atete and e bi no the ballot paper akwa ni achi wom and I say you know when you preparation towards what can happen. Asofo na so come science and data so dey omo dey abahwim. Ni nyina ne say e bobo ochina enwumre be se nonum no. Ni ehun ba bi ensusu ade bro ne ho befa. Asumdwe na party no omo fa nya adwuma. Ne be kwa wiase no betimi aka party na bom. Asa.
Okay. All right. But I say 9:31 Rich yanko okay yanko quick one now
with regards to NPP from where they started from to now it's a campaign, it's a messages. Let's not forget the contest is not between only Dr. Baumia and then Canada Japan. However, the two aspirants seems to be at the forefront of the entire contest, though Brian is also pulling the vote. Metie Kennedy Japan and I metie Dr. Baumia, and then with regards to their vision for the country and for the delegates, both of them promises said they're going to take care of the delegates. Their welfare is at heart. But in communication, we monitor the demeanor of Dr. Baumia and then the demeanor of Kennedy Japan on them of Kasa. At the production there, you could see that I said Dr. Baumia is calm. Okay, though Ken was calm and collected in delivery, but Dr. Baumia, I say Sawasha Dodonano airpoint said Dr. Baumia and a baby winnie despite El Bernard Professor the Abase Kennedy Japan will be elected as the flag bearer of the NPP, but as those surrounding Dr. Baumia, you don't see anything like complacency. Say okay, I say Edmarco Pen you don't see any complacency, but now it's between the NPP to go consistency. Say they'll go back to Dr. Baumia or they'll go for change. Let's not forget, whatever outcome of tomorrow's election will either make or make the NPP. Okay, whatever outcome that will come from the 31st January 2026 presidential candidates primaries of the NPP, the trickling effect on the NPP is either will make them alive or will kill them. Okay, so now concerns are being raised. Anyway, Can Japan team on security. Say they are suspecting say there's a foul play between the security and then the EC transporting ballot papers without the friends and the official EC car. Red flag as a table. Let's not forget the party has so many times come out to complain or to warn that the election, that's the election committee, say the security of the election is by the Ghana police. So if you have a camp raising concerns about security, let's be careful. And I catch Okay, it's a human institution. Anything can happen. So whatever to say, I'm raise red flag about say, and now yes, suspect say, and now ballot 2% be far, but meaning say, or channel definitely something might happen. Let's not forget what happened in 2023 showdown. Remember showdown? It's okay. So the NPP needs to manage this election very well.
Okay.
Between the camp of Kennedy Japan and Dr. Baumia, if it doesn't go in favor of Dr. Baumia or Kennedy Japan, I believe there's one NPP that they need to stand by it. And this NPP go down because back when we need, they need to come together.
Okay.
But then again, security is a key. How the Inspector General of Police, IGP, Christian Techewonu, will let his men be on their feet, be strong enough to arrest anybody, no matter where you are coming from, being it a bodyguard, being plain clothes, who come, say, yeah, if you come, na baswasi, na say, me koya, say, nebisi no. Big man, if the IGP and his men are not strong enough, are not men enough to man the election, and then there's fight, that will mad the election. I don't think MPP will come out of this successfully. It's very big. It's big election for them, and they need to stand. I believe. Fine. It's best said. It's best said the election committee, is different from the national executive, because Anka Justin could there enyaso. Whatever that is happening today, Sanka, I'm on the presidential election committee. I'm on the former deputy speaker Joe Wise and chair enyanko for and support. All man need this work up to now. I believe say Anka party executives will be lashed for whatever that is transpiring now. But yeah, the CBI is good. Okay, so they should come together. It's one party. I mean, who will lead them to 2020? Let's not forget, the NDC is watching. The NDC is watching MPP. Already, why are you moving that? Wait, I remember I read one post from one of the aspirants camp said, "Say Kenya Japan, no serious country will vote for Kenya Japan." Assuming without admitting, say a Kotuaba, can they win? Can that person go and campaign for Kenya Japan? Because also there is no serious country. I better make Kenya Japan
possible.
Okay,
yeah.
So I'm just hoping and believing. Say if they change, they shouldn't forget that NDC is waiting for them. If they go for consistency, that's maintain Dr. Baumia, NDC is waiting for them. Definitely, the NDC is not bringing your mama again. It's going to be a new face. Being Julius Zebra, being friends Asedun Ketia, being
the vice president,
or being Professor Jane and Opokwajman. Any of them is going to be a new face who is going to face the market. Okay, it's a MP Fonsuko year. I'm share. Now I'm say NDC for no. The Okoino, the Mbe no bet me at me any NDC nasta and there na simple as ABCD. So they should come back.
They all come in Toronto. NDC dia o kaso mo hwe. Net na me read BB on Facebook. Say omokroma say omo set up to also collate the MPP elections, by Rashid.
Yeah, Dr. Rashid Tanko. Yeah, I heard him say
what he has.
No, I'm more interested. Whatever the MP for the kind in the campaign.
Yes.
The Amukafa, Dr. Baumia home. The Amukafa Kenya Japan. I'm compiling and then they will give back to MPP. Yes.
Now how many?
No, but me even you support me. There is a platform be me also. So NDC is almost a coalition center.
Yes. American. Yeah.
But a quick one. Rich is starting no can see me. One person so either so be or see in communication or no study the two aspirants, the two leading aspirants, Kennedy Japan versus Dr. Baumia. Who say Dr. Baumia is calm. No, he said it. Or start.
No, me say,
no,
didn't show complacency.
Yes.
He was calm.
Yeah, he was calm. I mean,
but you are comparing the two. So
what I'm saying is, Kennedy Japan, anybody, if Russian can play Ken again and then play Baumia again, you could see the mood. Look at the mood. Okay. Dr. Baumia's mood in speaking, Kennedy Japan's mood in speaking.
Analysis next they're saying.
And I make sure say Dr. Baumia was calm.
Now Kennedy,
Kennedy was calm, but it's in levels.
Say as will be at the
there was no complacency in Dr. Bamia's message.
Okay. Meaning there was complacency in Kennedy.
No, you can't insinuate.
So we have comparative analysis.
Then again, what I'm saying is there was no complacency. Dr. Bamia was appealing, Dr. Ken was also appealing. But if you listen to the language, intonation, in choice of words, Dr. Bamia was calm, collected. There was no complacency in his voice. I'm not saying Ken was not calm. I'm not saying Ken was not, appealing to the delegates. But if you put both on the weighing scale, you could see that definitely there will be a balance.
So Bamian was far ahead.
From what?
In delivery.
From what we share,
even so Ibana say you find camera angles. Camera angles on how you could see how it went. Those are the handlers of Ken Japan. I blame the handlers of Ken Japan. I blame them because so share camera handling, the picture quality. Okay, not the near. I blame the handlers of Ken Japan.
You see more picture quality with
of course of Dr. Baumia compared to
General
Ken Japan.
General, a vice president. Dr. Baumia has been a vice president.
So
we're Gina bigger platforms so Wakasa. Remember Wakasa and Pempi. What demonstrating with time as a vice president for 8 good years. What the total Canadian Japan who can clearly say Baumia will upper hand when it comes to communication. I know there no doubt about that.
No.
Kennedy in person why aggressive say you no.
Kojo.
Oh, can picture quality there. No, picture quality.
Which one I know?
Oh, can picture quality there. I said, but when it comes to, but what about to send any? What's it? They were all calm, but Baku was far ahead. Where calm means what? Where calm means na Baku appealing. They were all appealing.
Derek na poko can be a
Kojo.
They were all appealing. Kennedy was not complacent here. And Rod said he took
I'm not saying that Kennedy was complacent.
Wankasa was not complacent.
I'm not saying Kennedy was
complacent.
It's
just that way too
I said class
looks more.
I understand what I'm saying.
No, Munya score. But 100, Bakunya 89, Bakunya 90. Let me diffuse what Kechi says. Baumia has been vice president for 8 years. That does not warrant say Dr. Baumia should be learned than Ken Japan. No.
Communication is not about to be learned.
Who say why vice president?
And platforms
agree.
When it comes to communication,
Ken again has been a member of parliament for the past years. Okay, and in parliament, the word parliament is parley. You are talking.
2.9. And the idea na bakwa kwesi say omo nyina asre. Okay. And the message Kennedy put out no delegates nate. Kennedy from day one say all the jobs and the beba.
Agree.
And when one asem
okay.
That Kojo, quick one. That one again. That's where I applaud Ken Japan. He was specific. Otie, he has been consistent. Ken Japan, jobs, industry.
But Bamia has also been consistent.
No, but I'm not saying Bamia is not consistent with what is intent doing. But Ken, from day one, or say motion background, the main target and they say industry. Okay, so yeah, analysis of their statements or their address, you can break down whatever they said into so many forms. About jobs, Kennedy was open. Said me, I'm an industrial person. So a junior might be used, the youth need to be employed. They need to get job to do. Okay, so that one on that score, Ken was very strong on that. Say maybe a Juma.
All right.
That was Ken's card on the coin. No, a Juma for the youth. Now they can't take away from him. Okay, but we know that Dr. Baumia, he's riding on his past record, digitization. Friends say mobile money interoperability or the bar. He has this success that he's riding on. But Ken also come and say, "Mr. Bar, a Numa industry, no." And now the moving of ministries from the capital town to the other regions, no. These are some of the things that Ken is running with. You understand?
But general, on one side, I'm person make boom kakra. Yeah, bear 1 minute. Un say or can say Dr. Baumia from Ken War. I say no ohwe onipa na said like said there be ne kasemu no. I said no or calm. So be Dr. Baumia so nim na sa na akasa fiti sa na okasa. Ken so no unim no a sa na okasa. enti eno nkyerɛ sɛ ɔmo ɛyɛ appealing nti na obi ahyɛ da kasa saa eno saa na ɔmo te sɛ de obehu Ken so ɔkasa da bia no saa na ɔkasa sɛ de obehu Dr. Bawumia so ɔkasa da bia no saa na ɔkasa
Bawumia kura de so ogugum kakra
ogugum
oh but then again then quick one before you go aside the handlers na make say the speech no the handlers of Honorable Ken Japan I mean aside the no na make say they've done good job
oh yeah
they've been able to manage
Ken. Yes
so now
yes
though sometimes he's trying to fire but they've been able to I mean position him right so say where you are going you can't go on this tangent
but Ken I know no those time now ochro speech man one kind but it got to a time where kwesi kwati mo ba mu no o mo chro e de man na wo kan
say be kon where Mr. President so all right
oh yeah say
I'm church speech man
first no
this is unfair
no tie
no what are you insinuating here said the Ken you know
Obioma oko extempo
yes
okay Obioma okay oshemba
me they said you obetra share there na what
no
someone like honorable Harry this education minister he's someone he can write a speech in there you go extempo. Example means you are speaking to words on the paper.
Ebina napo eye.
Okay.
Napo nso tesa.
Okay. All right.
Do obetra man no odu akra o hwe kakra benya no obeka.
The general speech throw speech kan yo. The idea no ko sianse what na delegates no.
But Kojo meba ocha no prophecy ni figures no. Ehu.
Numerologist na say me gidi.
No no. Mira binyini. Eli na yeloto.
Oh no, ba me there
yeloto.
Sorry.
Suffer but on one shen come sa so obeka elections mu no de aba say nyame aka kire me say
numbers no kire favor wan
tomorrow this obeka in the answer number 1 on the favor no because your first January okay and election no set 31st and then again I say plus B plus 8 plus 2 be 10 and all this point question all the plus versus 0 no 15 0 no into no be back 1. But then again, 3 is expansion. 3, that's Dr. Bawumia, right? Yeah. Expansion.
Many DJ na do the interview so for I was here fear we no. Dr. Kennedy insuo yeja. Na this year also insuo yeja.
It may be so street for all predictor one be
it's a great context. I think
street prediction.
Prediction what channel?
Yes.
What I foreseen is
yes.
Ebaya this will be 50 plus 1 vote.
Into being winning first round.
Yeah, I predict a round of
prediction.
Yes.
Your prediction.
Yeah, I'm not mention about be winning.
Why?
Nipa no mu ba ko be winning.
Why?
Mintimi modin. Mintu binti.
Why?
What's
Why?
NPP come out victorious.
At 6:45. Ahani DBC. Tomorrow we'll be here. We did a Masanso for Kojo Preko Dankwah. Ejawa my Captain Bio. And yeah, grab the mic for NFL so Nathan Bolayon. They'll taking you through from now till 10 and probably 10:30 thereabout. We are back again tomorrow. Madam Masi, good evening.